I am Professor Richard Bunch. I am the sensei of Nikko Jujitsu School. I'm also a director at large for Jiu-Jitsu America. I was the president of JA for 15 years after Wally J passed. Our dojo here at Nikko Jujitsu School was originally started in Hawaii, in Kahekalain, by Professor Kufarov. And he started that in the late 1940s. He came here to the mainland in the late 1950s when I got to start with him. We maintained Nikko Jujitsu School till current. We've had several locations. We were in Mountain View and now in San Jose since the last 25 years. And we've tried to maintain the integrity of the art, the way that Professor Okazaki started when he came here in the late 1800s, and was the first to ever teach Jiu-Jitsu to the Gaijin, like the non-Japanese. Professor Kufarov maintained that tradition, and he has turned out some major exponents of the martial arts. So he's given black belts to Professor Chao Hun, Professor Hulk, founder of the Kaji Kempo system, to Mitose, who was a Koshoru founder. I was with him since the late 1950s, so I spent a lot of time with Professor Kufarov, like 30 hours a week for some 35 years. He was regarded as one of the heirs, actually the sole heir, because after Professor Okazaki passed in 1951, there is no soke in this system, so there was a vote who would succeed Professor Okazaki, and it was almost unanimous that Professor Kufarov succeeded as the sole professor of the system. And he was the sole professor until he moved to the mainland, and later there was other professors, Professor Wally J, Professor Jack Wheat, etc. But we're all blessed here to have such important exponents of the Danzanryu style of Jiu-Jitsu, and the uniqueness of the style is its diversity. Of course, we have the roots of it, which are the kata elements of the art. But if you look at the art in its entirety, there's the impact elements, the punching, kicking, all the striking techniques. You've got the projections, the throws, the nagewazas. You've got all the groundwork. We have all the konsetsuwaza in Yawara. Yawara is self-defense techniques. So the Danzanryu system is a very diverse system, not to take away from other styles of Jiu-Jitsu, but the uniqueness of the Danzanryu system is its diversity.